You're checking out Power99.com.
Don't stop.
Philly's Power 99, Dread, Mina, and Mother, Rise and Grind Morning Show, and our guest is finally here.
Yes, Estelle is here.
Yeah, make my coochie say.
In the morning. Listen, so you have a song that says make it say, but the clean version is make her say.
Make her say.
Making a lot of people say some things.
Which is good.
So if they haven't heard the song, we're about to play it. But tell us about this song and why you decided to do this.
Okay, I'm going to give the version. I don't give the real version. It's a song about ownership. You know, I wrote this album and it was about the in-betweens of like breaking up with somebody to getting to happy.
Right.
You know, when you break up with someone, last record everyone heard of me was Thank You. I didn't want to write a record that was kind of maybe sort of just nice, you know, just hi, I'm happy again. Because you don't, when you break up with someone, you go through the in-between stages of trying to find yourself, what shoes you like, what hair you like, and you know, for want of a better phrase, what kind of man and woman you like. You know, so I wanted to write a record that was visceral, that was real, that made you feel like, yeah, I feel that, you know, and this is kind of make it say it was ownership. It was finding myself again, and you know, I write about my life.
Yeah.
I know how else to do it.
So in the video, is that you? There's two videos, right?
Yeah.
There's two videos. There's one, you know, with the kitty cat,
Yeah.
and then there's. So is that you laying in the background?
What? I will say this.
Don't dance, Estelle.
What
Don't
it is,
dance.
Well, the cat was. I'm gonna talk about the cat because the cat was a diva on set. The cat had more makeup than me. I was like, oh, well, you just gonna have like need makeup, and we try to make it move.
But what about that heart that was sitting in the background that the cat was sitting in? Was that
What?
you?
I mean, huh? It's good legs though. They look good, right?
They look great.
Awesome.
In the cover art, I feel like the cat is sitting between your legs.
Yeah.
Was that uncomfortable or awkward? I feel like its paw is sinking somewhere.
The cat. No, let me tell you, that cat was for real. The cat was so focused. It was like, move, do something. The cat was like, okay, and it would just move like a little bit. I was like, the cat moved, let's go home. But no, it was, you know, I wanted to create something that was like real art as well. You know, it's like part of the whole point of this album, this whole moment with me. I don't want to just do music that is, or have artwork, or have anything that anyone sees from me anymore that is kind of maybe sort of non-reactive. You know, not that anything else has been, but this is the most awesome period of my life. We spend a lot of time as humans in that in-between space.
Right.
You know, not being in a relationship, not being out, or like just being like here, figuring ourselves out. So I want to do something that made you feel like you were here. You know, and that to me. All
right, well, let's blast off the song right now. Of course, this is the clean version,
Right.
The super clean, squeaky clean version.
Because the dirty version is all the way dirty. We hearing
so good.
Estelle the way we've never heard her before. Like, word.
This is grown lady Estelle.
Yes.
This is grown lady Estelle. This is something to like, you know, get into, and you're feeling like you need to feel like you need to feel.
Yes.
The song is called Make Her Say. Good morning,
There you
people.
go.
That's what she be telling me. Beat it up.
Shut up, Dread.
Oh,
You're
she say
such
to
a
me.
creep.
Dread, beat it up.
You're such a creep. And then you wake up.
All wet.
Ew, with no shirt on.
Estelle, thank you for coming in. I want to talk about the new music because I followed you from the first album,
Right.
and it's such a change. What's going on? Give us what's the message? in the
It's
music?
real life. It's like look. Everyone that knows me knows, and my fans know, I write about my life. This is real music. This is really happening to me, you know, at any given time. So Thank You was about a breakup. I went through a breakup and it was crazy, you know? And this album for me is about just that, like I said, that in-between space of breaking up with someone and getting back to happy, you know? And first thing I did was go and have some fantastic relationships.
Yeah, let my coochie say. Yeah.
You're
I'm trying to
trying
be PG right now.
you're trying to have fun.
Yeah,
Because you were
just wanna have
hurt.
fun. Yeah, well, no, more because I wanted to just go and figure who I was out again. You know, like I don't want to place blame or say, oh, you know, it was because of him. It was not. It was I needed to go figure out who I was again, and I think sexually and emotionally and all that good stuff. And it was like, man, let me see how much of a freak I really am. No, let me just go and figure this out. You know, figure out who I am as a woman, and that was one of the songs. And plus, as I was writing the albums, there's so many feelings, so many emotions. You know, so many many big words on the album. I was like, man, I want something visceral, something really that you can look at and see when you look at it, when you hear it. You can hear it in your brain.
American Boy was a big hit.
Yeah.
It literally put you on the block. You won a Grammy for it. Did you think it was going to be that big?
No. I sure didn't. We wrote that and I said, man, I'll go to Ibiza, and I'll go and get my two-step on, my dance two-step on, and I'll be good if this don't work, you know? And it went crazy. So thankful for that. You always want a record like that. It's a classic. It's never going away. Thank you, Lord. Now we just go make some more.
This is different. Did you have reservations about putting this out just because you've put out? Okay.
Absolutely not. No, this is the thing with me. I'm one of these artists that has to live and has to write music based on where they are. I can't do it any other way.
Right.
And American Boy was where I was at, right? And when I was moved to New York, moved to LA, moved to New York. So this is me just, here where I am now. 34 years old, grown, living my life and having fun.
Right. Estelle's here. You want to talk to her? 215-263-6699. Plus, coming up, we're going to talk about the new album. And you have themes to this album.
Yes.
It's just not all about making them say. It's other lanes to this, right?
There's other levels. There's other levels.
There's levels to this.
Miss Estelle is in the studio with us.
Yes.
Brand new album coming up very shortly, right?
Yeah.
Yes. It's called True Romance.
Yes. I'm so excited, man. It's like every time I make an album, they're like my little kids. My mom keeps asking me for grandkids, and I'm like, well, look, here's this new album.
No, on the new album, you have themes on this album, right?
Yeah.
It's not just all the songs are not going to be like Make Her Say.
No, they're not.
Don't throw shade, because some albums you need Make Her Say.
I like that song.
You need the whole spectrum. This album has the whole spectrum.
No, listen, when we first heard that song in our boss's office, DC, I was like, I like that song. That's a banger back out song.
No,
Hey.
right, it is.
A banger back out song. This one.
How about that? Well, it works perfectly with one of the themes called passion, and it goes for passion in everything. To me, the point of true romance isn't just romance like that they give you in the books. It's real life romance. It's if you're worth it. It's can I stick it out? Do I want to stick it out? It's that real life 20, 30 year stuff that we've not been told how to do. I kind of wanted to just give a viewpoint, a perspective on it. So we have passion, we have the BS, courage, and true romance, which all leads to true romance. They can all go into each other because, you can be passionate about something. It could be sexual, it could be just angry or just happy or just really excited about something.
Why'd you point at me when you said sexual?
No, I'm sorry, because he was talking about...
Because you're a creep.
My hand kind of went in that direction as he said it. I was pointing at you. You got courage because sometimes you have to be, you have to be full of courage to face up to stuff that you may be doing wrong or stuff that they may be doing wrong and be able to say it. Or you may have to just have courage to go for something in a relationship. And then there's the BS, the part that runs to me, the stuff that happens wrong, and also the stuff where you may have to just admit to yourself that whatever happens, you're going to stick it out and be there. And the stuff you put yourself through because of the way you were raised, and the stuff that you put yourself through because you're basing this new relationship on the last one. All the things that we eventually go through, and the things that we go through, and we kind of play ourselves with.
Right.
I put it into that space.
Thank You's an amazing song, and I know it comes from a real life experience.
Yeah.
Who is this guy? Because I always wondered who's Thank You about.
It's about someone I dealt with, and
what's his name?
I won't do that.
No. Do we know him?
No.
No.
I'm very private like that. I like to keep it wrapped up, but because so much of my life is my music, so I don't ever like to be like, oh, it was that guy. I've only ever written or sung 2 direct songs about someone so.
Yeah, you're never in the tabloids or in the blogs. You never, mother never. You never talk about
never had nothing bad to say about Estelle. Nothing.
You. Well, they try. Don't get it twisted. It's not for people, and it's not for people not trying. But I try not to be that person that's out there. I realize I come from a huge family, so to me it's like I don't want my life and my success to negatively impact anyone. So I try and keep them away from that. As much as I can. I have so many brothers and sisters, and it's like no one will really ever know them, who they are.
Right.
I don't really want them to have to go out in the day and be like, oh, you're her sister, and she wrote this song about sex, and now, no, you good. Don't worry about it.
You're on your own label now,
yes,
which is amazing.
Yeah.
Is that difficult? What are your struggles?
Oh, no, this is easy.
Yeah?
We've been doing this for almost 10 years, 15 even. So to me, it's kind of no different. I just get more of a cut.
Oh, wow.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
So do you do like distribution through an outside company?
It's not as independent as it sounds. It's definitely through BMG and Sony. So it's a label in the same sense like a Saint Heron with Solange, to give it a comparison.
Okay.
It's just I get to run it myself. It's the second time around for me. It's my second label that I've done my own. When I first started so many years ago, I had my own label, and this is like full circle.
She's a boss, man.
So, yeah.
Good for
EST
you.
1980. Thank you.
I like that.
Will Kanye and John Legend be working on the new album?
On the new one, no.
Wait a minute here. They were too busy?
No. Well, kind of, yeah. A little bit.
Well, Kanye's kind of planning a wedding right now.
Kanye's planning the wedding. John just got married,
Right.
and I'm over here broken up. So it's like, we're all doing our thing.
Listen, but you're having fun.
We are, yeah. I'm so proud of them both, though, and I got the full blessing from John, who actually co-signed my way into the US to really go out here and do my thing myself. So it's all still love. It's not, the industry version of love, and I really don't like. No, I really do. I still mess with it. We cool.
Hey, Estelle's
Your radio is locked to Philly's Power 99 FM.